Hi there, and today I've finally got all the parts I need to make my Italian job minis. So after I posted part one of this video, planning these Italian job minis, someone commented and said someone else on YouTube had already done it before. So I looked up their video and they had done a similar thing. They'd got this as their base model and changed them into red, white and blue. The only difference they had done is they didn't adapt it at all. They just literally changed the coloured parts. They kept the white roofs, which of course wasn't quite screen accurate. They had body coloured roofs in the Italian job. I'm reducing my number of headlights on the front to 3, so we had the 5 lights instead of the 6 that this model has, and also I'm changing the color of some of the interior parts, and everything else that's going to go underneath will be black instead of the multitude of colors that they've got in this one. And also I'm changing the backlight and putting the number plate as a piece rather than a sticker. So I think I'm doing slightly different things. It's always nice to see what other people are doing as well, but I'm just doing it slightly differently, so that's good. So what we're going to do, there's a multitude of parts here. Obviously a bag of red, white and blue. Everything else is lots and lots of black. A huge bag of wheels. The windscreens do have this printed red line on them. I've just got the plain clear ones because I didn't want red lines on my blue or my white minis, so it may be something I add a vinyl line down these with in white for the white mini and in blue for the blue mini, and of course red for the red mini. But as it is, I've just got plain windscreens to start with, so I'm going to build the models, get the base models done, and then we'll see what we can add to it sticker wise to make them a little bit more different. So I just thought I'd pause there. So this is the basic chassis now of everything we need, and like I said, nearly everything is black, unlike the original. There's lots of bits of grey inside and other various colours. Some of these are white as well, so everything's nice and black, and then the only thing that we've got a different colour is the tan interior for the sides beside the driver, and then the light grey for the sort of front console and steering wheel. So that is everything. The only body coloured parts are these two, which will eventually hold on the lovely meat cleaver front mud flaps. That's the only body coloured part we've had so far. There's still an awful lot of black pieces around me, so I'm now going to start on the body coloured part, and then we'll build the other two colours. This one's obviously going to be the red mini. So there's the first red mini finished, and you can see it's differing ever so slightly from the original in that we've reduced the number of lights on the front. We've made these lighter grey to make them show up a little bit more. Someone commented in the last video that these needed to be turned around that way to make more of a swoop into the body, and I actually quite agree. They do look slightly better that way around, I feel, than the inverted way that the Lego has them. So I'm going to keep them like that for now, but that's the front, and you can see the brick built body, brick built bonnet stripes as opposed to the stickers. Body coloured roof. Oh, we've lost a wheel off the roof of the rally car. Sides looking very similar, and then on the back, of course, we changed that, so we've got a brick built bumper and a number plate instead of a rear light. Now suspiciously, I've got two red body coloured parts left over, a 1x2 and a 1x3 plate, so I need to investigate. I've obviously put those in black instead of red. I think that should be the red one, and maybe that one in there. So I'm going to double check my original plan on Studio and get those red plates put in, and then hopefully it'll be a quick job to build the white one and the blue one. I won't bore you with the time lapse of that. You've seen this one go together. The other two will be exactly the same, but I'll come back to you in a couple of seconds from your point of view, but probably a couple of minutes from my point of view as I build the other two. See you in a little bit. So here we are halfway through the complete chassis for the other two cars. You can see which one is white and which one is blue, completely built. The interior is done, and we've got a huge pile of blue bricks and a huge pile of white bricks, and then just a few grey odds and ends for the bumpers like these, and then we'll be finished. But I just thought I'd show you an intermediate stage of the chassis is complete and well on the way to have our 3 minis. And here is the finished article, and I am so pleased with how these have turned out. It's always a bit different when you're building them in Studio to when you actually get to the real thing, but these look so good. The original, we can see here, and with the slight differences I've made with the updates, I'll just go through a few of those. If we move, let's compare the 2 red ones. So as we can see, a few bits mostly you don't get seen from underneath, but items changed for black. The main difference is things on the inside. So we removed this clear pillar which is holding up the roof, and we had to do a different roof piece, as this piece only comes in white and I believe red. I don't think they do a blue version of it yet, but as we wanted body coloured roofs like the actual original Mini Coopers did, we had to slightly adapt it and use this piece, which is very common in lots of city car sets. So we removed that piece there, and if we remove that and take our driver out, you can see in here we did have an awful lot of different colours of bits and pieces. These tiles down in there holding on the panels on the wall, and it just makes it look so much nicer, just changing all that to black. So you've got the complete black interior, then the tan sides, and then also the steering wheel in the grey, and the items in front of that also in grey. So reducing the colour scheme I think has made it look really nice. Adjusting the lights at the front so we're more accurate to the movie original with the 5 lights instead of the 6 on the Lego set. Changing the back so we've got our grey bumper and our number plate above in brick built rather than a sticker, which I can add a number plate to that at a later date. I'll try and I'll double check which number plates the originals had in the movie, and we can make up some number plates for those. The brick built bonnet stripes I think is one of my favourite parts. I'm so glad I did those as opposed to just having a sticker on it. Wrong roof, put in my roof on that one there. Let's turn that one back round. You can see the difference, and maybe they probably are a bit thicker than they would be in a regular Mini, but I still just think it looks so good having those as smooth tiles going up to there. It's still in the wrong place, isn't it? There we go, that's where it should be. Just removing those studs from in front of the windscreen was great as well. And if you didn't see the original part 1 of this video, managing to find the old 80s zip up jackets and putting goggles on the helmets to match the 3 drivers in the film. I really love these guys. I love classic Minifig smiley faces, so having those 3 in our 3 different colours as well just makes it look so good. So there's our 3 minis, and I'll move our Mini Cooper driver out of the way. So there we have it, there's our Italian job minis. If I get around to doing some stickers soon, I will add a second video to this and you can see any updates I make, but as for the time being, there we have our minis. If you like this, please do give it a thumbs up and let me know any comments you have, anything you think I could do to adapt it. Like I said, I'm going to try and put some vinyl down these sides of these windscreens in the red, white and the blue to match the printed pieces that we got in the original. But any other comments, please let me know. I love feedback on my videos, and of course please do subscribe for more Lego videos.